Okay, user input means, as I told you in the last class, so we will take the input from the user. So in the terminal, so for that we were just checking. So we'll open the ID. Okay, let's execute the one user input. So in the Python 3.6, so to take the input from the user, we use from the terminal. So in the terminal, so user has to be entered the, he can able to enter any values. So here the execution is stopped. So at the line number first. So until the user enters some value, so it will stop there only. So here I need to add some name and I have to enter. So then it whatever I have typed in the terminal, so that data has been stored in the username variable. So this variable we are just printing username is like this. So like this we can take the input from the user. So if you want to take the integer value also, so it will take integer. So we'll debug and see so what type of value it will be returned. Okay, so we can't debug it. So we'll stop it. Let's just even the integer value. So whatever I am entering, so it is taking as a string. So later we can convert into integer. So by using that typecast. So just mentioning the int within the brackets. So we can make them as a, we can convert it into integer value. So for printing, we are not able to concatenate the integer. So that's why it is giving the error. So I will just print the variable. Just give it 12. So then it is printing a integer value. Even if you want to debug, we can see 34. So I just entered the 34 value. So after this conversion, so we can able to convert into a integer type of value. So like this is the user input. This is usually we don't use it in the web application because from the user we don't take the input from the terminal. So in the web application, how do we take the input from the user? Hello?
Yes, sir.
How can we take the input in the web application? In the web application, how can we take the input from the user? You're working on web application, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
So how do you take the input from the user?
So,
So in the experience mode, right? So there is a input field. From there you will take the input. So for example, if I web application, so this is just a Google form I am showing. So this is also one web application. So what and all you heard, there is an option. So here he has to be enter the value. So these are all the right. So these are all the inputs we are taking from the user. Even whatever the options we just give as a string. So these are the user inputs. So in the web application, we take that. So noise is there. We can mute it.
this.
So like this, we can take the input. Application we used to take the input from the form. And there is a string formatting. So when we want to format to the integer value inside the string. So for example, the price is. So if we want to append this integer value here. So that time what we have to do, so there is a open and close bracket, it should be there. So where we want to place the integer value, we should use this flower brackets. So then we need to use call the method format. So that time it will set this integer value to this position. So then we can check this code. So initially the text was like this. So we can print that text also. So after do the format, so this integer value we can able to set it to this position. See, so this is the string. So in this string, what if we use this flower brackets? So whatever the format method we call and we pass the value, so that value will store. We can able to store the value here. So we'll check with the string value also. So whatever the string value is there, so it is going to set to this position. So this is the important flower brackets. We should use it. So if you want to format the number with the 2 decimal numbers, so we can give like this. So that time if you pass more decimal also after the dot, so it will take only 2 values. For example, if you want to make it as a just point only two decimals, so that time we can use like this for the amount. For example, 10 rupees, 20 paisa, 30 paisa only. We don't want more than 2 decimals, so that time also we can use it. So we should mention that format inside the flower brackets. So it is taking only up to 2 decimal. So after 3543, it is removing. So if you want to make a 3F, it will take up to 3 decimal. So like this, we can do the formatting. So also we can give the index numbers. So for example, if you give the 0, so 0, 1, 2. So whatever the values I am passing first, second, third, so it will go and sit in the same format. So first and second and third, like that. So you can just try it out. So named index means, so whatever the key name we are passing, so wherever in which place that key name is there, only to that exact place this value will be replaced. So like this, by using the key name also, we can do the format. So next topic is the file handling. So file handling and file operations. So it's nothing but, so now we are just doing the data calculation and manipulation. So data calculation and manipulation means, so it's just an integer or string value or float value. So like that only we are just doing. So but when we want to work with the file system, so for a file system means, for example, I want to create a one file. So in that file, I want to store some data. So that time we need to create the file from programmatically. So now we'll see how can we create the file by using the Python programming. So we can read that file. If already file is exist, we can open that file and we can read and we can parse that file and we can fetch all the data from that file. So to create a file or to open a file, so we use the method open and file name. So let's try that first. So if I execute this code, so in this path, so this file should get created. Okay, so this file is not there. So this is just to make it open. So first we'll see to create that file. So we need to give the file name. After that, we need to mention X to create the file. So we should pass the X value in the double quote. So now we can able to see. So there is the file is created. So this is just an empty text file. So whatever the file name you want, so you can give it. So then that text file will be created. So if that already text file is created, so then you no need to add anything. So it just open that file. So there is no any error. So if you debug this, so this is the file object. So file descriptor also we can see, we can tell that. So this is the file name and this is the file mode. So mode means it is a, if it is a R, so it is only a readable file. If it is a W, so that we can write any data inside that file name. So this is the basic file operations. So let's do some other operations. So if you want to write the file, so we need to pass W. Now if we debug this, so we can able to see the mode. So this is a W, means write mode. So so when there is a write mode, so then I can able to write a file. So let's see how to write a file. So to write a file, we need to call the method f.write. So f is the object names, that is the file descriptor. So f.write. So even if you type dot, so you will get what all the methods are there. Then we can type it what I have to write inside this file. So I just typing I am a Python developer. So let's execute and we'll see whether the text is written in that file. So this code is executed. So if you see the file, so this has been written inside the text file. So like this, we can write the text file. So reading the text file also, you just need to call the f.read. So if you call the f.read, so it will return all the text content which is written in that file. So now anyway, it is already written. So I just taken out that f.write. So I just read that file. So I just read and I am going to print that. So this is already in the write operation. So that's why it is giving the error. Okay, nothing is there. So I will just add some text file in this. So now I will execute this file. So whatever it is there in the text file, so that all the text, it is just printing. So like this, we can able to read the text files. So this is the format of reading the file, writing the file, and also we can delete that file. So just by calling the remove method, we can delete the file. So for that, we need to import the OS package because we are deleting the file from that path. So here this is not required. So demo file.txt. So if I execute this code, so this file will be removed. So this file is not exist. You have any doubts in this?
No, sir.
Okay, I think you have
Sir,
done file operations, right?
sir, I have one doubt.
Yeah, tell me.
Actually, why we use F variable only? So,
No, there is no meaning like we need to use F. You can use whatever the name you want, you can give it.
yeah, okay, sir.
You can try it out. So there is not any mandatory like that. So that is just a variable name. So you can give
Okay.
whatever the
You
name.
can use any alphabetical letter.
Yes, any alphabet. So how you declare the variable name? So in the same way, you can create the name, and you have to use that same name to call the methods. Read method, write method, and everything.
Okay, sir.
So this is the complete Python. This is the complete Python basics. I think we have covered all the topics. So I will do one just a revision video also. So which will cover everything in just half an hour video. So that video you can watch it. So because in this previous class, I go with very slowly with all the topics with in detail and with the example code execution. So that's why this much time it took. So from tomorrow, we will start working on the Django applications. So then from
Okay, sir.
tomorrow, we will start using the Django framework. So to develop the web application. So slowly we will develop the small web applications also. Just a simple web forms to practice it.
Okay, sir.
So any other doubts in the Python?
No, sir.
You feel is it easy programming language, or you feel any difficulty in this programming language?
Actually, it's easy to understand.
Yes. If you compare to any programming language, this is very simple. Anybody can learn this programming language. This is not that much syntax, and there is not that much complex concepts we need to understand. So if you are already a Java or a C# developer, so then this will be very easy for you.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Thanks. We'll connect tomorrow.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you.